Hello everyone, I'm Dad Mishima from Dad and Kids Play 1, and this is the third installment of Castlevania for the NES. This is a walkthrough of the full game from start to finish. We're going to show tips on how to conquer every level in the game and how to defeat all the bosses. So with that being said, let's get started. Alright guys, from the start, head to the right. Get ready to hop on the ferry to proceed further. Now there's a speed strat called Cave Skip, but it requires a stopwatch and a specific back jump in order to do it. Furthermore, this strat is very frame specific and you must be on the correct frame in order to pull it off. Now take the ferry across and make sure to crouch underneath the caves. Avoid a merman as you proceed to the right. When you reach the end of the section, take the stairs at the upper right to reach the exit. In this area, we will encounter a new enemy. Continue to the right and soon you will encounter an eagle. These enemies will try to drop a flea man on you. Simply ignore the eagle and take out the flea man as soon as they land. Now, the XL weapon is useful in taking out eagles, but it isn't necessary. The best thing to do here is to keep pushing forward. Try not to stay still since the eagles will continue to emerge. Once you reach the end of this area, get ready to face the bone dragon. On this specific one, walk underneath it and go through the door. In stage 12, get ready to defeat the next bone dragon and make sure to hit the block to acquire a piece of meat if needed. The bone dragon will move in an up and down manner, then blast Simon with a fireball. Attack the enemy with the boomerang to quickly take it out. Now we got one more bone dragon to beat, then it's boss time. So, this boss is very easy. Keep your distance and throw the boomerang at Frankenstein to melt his health in no time. Just be careful of the flea man and his fireballs he shoots at you. If you're using a holy water sub weapon, hop on this platform and use your triple shot to take the boss out in no time. So, this level has two new enemies to face. The main thing to remember is that all monsters do even more damage now. Each hit roughly shaves off 1/4 of Simon's HP. So if you receive 4 hits from an enemy, then it's game over. Try your best to avoid the skeleton bone throws, then go left and up the stairs to the next area. Now, this part is mostly the same. Take the skeletons out, then climb up the stairs, then go to the right. Once you go down the stairs, hit the raised skeleton, then hurry and move past it. The raised skeletons can't be vanquished as they will reanimate after you strike them. Be mindful of the flea man as you proceed to the right. When you make it near the end of this section, there's another meat hidden in the left part of the wall. In this area, take out the Fleaman first, then focus on the two axe armors. These enemies will attack Simon by throwing the axe at him. Sometimes they will throw their axe at a low position, so be mindful. Also, they will constantly back away from the player as you approach them. Now we have to climb up the stairs, then proceed to the left. Remember that we can't defeat the raised skeletons, so it's best to strike them and keep moving. Now this part is tricky. We have to beat the axe armor while keeping the raised skeleton at bay. The best way to do this is by hitting the axe armor with a throwing weapon while striking the raised skeleton with a whip. When fighting the axe armor, remember that they throw the axe low sometimes. This attack can be very sneaky, so be mindful. Wait for the raised skeleton to move out of range, then go down the stairs and through the door. Take out the bone pillar, then keep heading to the left. Once we reach the end, we need to go up the stairs where the second bone pillar is located. There's two raised skeletons patrolling the area here. Go up the stairs when it's safe to do so, then quickly take out the bone pillar, then go to the right. Now strike the raised skeleton, then head up the stairs. Here's the final hallway before the boss fight. We have to keep our eyes on both the axe armors, there's two of them, and the Medusa heads. Make sure to jump or duck the Medusa heads while hitting the axe armor with the boomerang sub weapon. Now this part is a bit challenging, but you can do it. And once you defeat the last axe armor, prepare for a boss fight. So ironically, this boss can be the hardest boss in the game or the easiest one depending on what sub-weapon is used. If you're using anything else instead of the Holy Order, it's going to be a long night. The Grim Reaper will summon 4 scythes at a time, which will eventually home in on Simon. Then he always seems to travel to any of the 4 corners of the room. As the boss moves around, throw some traps of your own by using a boomerang sub-weapon. Keep your eye on him as well as the scythes and try to catch him with your whip as he moves across the screen. This fight is the race to see who loses all of the HP first. When the Grim Reaper comes down, greet him with some holy water. Continue to jump and throw holy water until all of Dev's HP is depleted. Alright guys, that's it for this segment. Tune in next time as we face the final level in Castlevania for the NES. I'm Dad Mishima. See you in part 5.